So part one, simplifying rational expressions. So when we have a rational expression, remember that the word ratio gives us a clue that we're dealing with a fraction. So we want to simplify this. So the first way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go ahead and reduce my fraction. So I'm going to find a number that goes into 18 and 27 evenly. So that would be 3. I can even get a larger number. A greatest common factor would be 9. So if I factor out a 9, if I reduce this by 9, I get 2 and 3. Now, in this case, I'm dividing like bases. So remember the rule, when dividing like bases, you subtract the exponents and you put the answer in the numerator. So 6 minus 4 is 2. So this would be our answer, or you could write it like this. It means the same thing. It means the same thing. 2/3 x squared, 2/3 x squared. Okay? So let's take a look at another example. I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. Okay? So this is actually the long way. This way, I'm going to break 36 into some factors. Let's say, well, I know that 6 times 6 is 36. So if I break that into 2 factors, and then I know k to the third power is k times k times k, and then we have an m. So if I break this up, I could have used 4 and 9 here, but I just chose 6 and 6, first thing that came to my head. And then if I break this one up, I have 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. And then I have 4 k's. And then I have 5 n's. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you break it up like this, you can simplify it by canceling the ones that are the same, because anything divided by itself is 1. Can't cancel these are not the same. 6 divided by 6. Okay, and you could take this another step. 6 breaks down to 2 times 3, and 4 breaks down to 2 times 2. And then the 2's would cancel. So we get 3m on the top, 2k, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, n to the 5th. So that's another way you could simplify rational expressions, is to cancel like factors. Okay, one more example. This time I'm going to go ahead and do it using my rules. This is, to me, the easier way. So 16 over 20, I know that 4 goes into both of them evenly, and I can't think of a larger common factor than 4. So 4 goes into 16 4 times. 4 goes into 20 5 times. If you're wondering what happened to the 4, remember that would have been kind of like this. It got canceled out. 4 over 4 is 1. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. So when you reduce a fraction, and if you're reducing it by 4, what's happening is those 4's are canceling out, leaving you with 4/5. Okay? So let's use the rule here. Like bases, so we subtract. Remember, the answer goes in the numerator. So 2 minus 7 -5. Like basis goes in the numerator. 3 minus 2 is 1. Like basis, 4 minus 2 is 2. Now we're not done. We've got a problem. We have a negative exponent. And some of you are still struggling with how do I make that positive exponent? Well, simple. You just move it to the other side of the fraction. So 4 stays on top, b stays on top, c squared stays on top. Those are all good. 5. And the a comes down, and the exponent is positive. And there you have it. Okay, I'll see you guys in class tomorrow.